Hi guys, hope you all had a lovely Easter weekend. This is one of the eggs that I decorated at home with my children. Now some of you might recognise this symbol. This is the rainbow that many of us have in our windows at the moment. This is a symbol of hope. With the current situation being as it is, a lot of people are choosing to display these symbols in their windows to celebrate the NHS and the key workers. And so, with key workers in mind, this week we're going to discuss and learn about role models. So, before the coronavirus pandemic came about, maybe you aspired to be a YouTube sensation, like Ryan and his family. Maybe you thought about being an actor, like Dwayne Johnson. Maybe you wanted to be a racing car driver. But thinking about the current situation, who are the people we are placing the most value on at the moment? Who are we looking at to help us through these challenging times? Maybe you might want to think about being a construction worker. Maybe you might want to become a fireman or a firewoman. Police officer. Doctor, nurse or healthcare worker. Maybe a farmer. Maybe a supermarket assistant or manager, store manager. Maybe a transport driver. Or possibly even an author like Julia Donaldson, who wrote The Gruffalo and Room on the Broom. These people are currently helping us through some of our most challenging times. Maybe you had thought about becoming a doctor or a nurse or a police officer, but maybe you'd not thought about becoming a farmer or a construction worker or a shop assistant. So maybe this is something that you can think about for your future, and maybe it might help you realise that a lot of jobs out there are important. But how would you get there? We need to think about goal setting.
Hi, I'm Rosie and I work for Wakefield Youth Work Team, and this is my sister.
Hi Maisie, and I'm currently a healthcare assistant for the NHS.
So I'm going to be asking Maisie a few questions on what it's like being a key class as a key worker and what it's like working for the NHS. But before we start, I just want to show you our rainbow that we've made in support of our NHS staff and other key workers that are still working and other companies. So the first question I want to ask Maisie is, how does it make you feel when you see all the rainbows in people's windows?
It makes me feel very nice and proud to work for the NHS. It's nice to see some appreciation from the general public. You obviously don't usually get a lot working for the NHS, so it is very nice to see people out there rooting for us.
How does it feel to be classed as a key worker?
It does feel rewarding, but obviously we're only doing this job. Everybody else who's working, people working from home, all the other key workers, supermarket staff, everybody should be really proud of themselves to do what they're doing.
So have you always wanted to work for the NHS, or is it something that you decided to do one day, or?
Really, I've always wanted to help people. I've always enjoyed obviously working alongside people, helping people. So yeah, I think it is something that I've always wanted to do.
If you had to tell everybody at home one thing, what would it be?
Stay home and stay safe. And look after yourselves.
And we're just going to finish off with that saying that we clap every Thursday night at 8 PM for our NHS staff and key workers. I hope you do too.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hi guys, welcome to the Skills for Adolescence classroom. So we've been hearing all about positive role models today. Thanks to Jodie and Rosie for those clips, they were fantastic. But it just got me thinking, whether our positive role models might have changed. So before everything happened, we might be dreaming of becoming YouTubers or vloggers, but now we might actually be wanting to become a key worker. Just like, some of your family and friends might be key workers and NHS workers. So let's just pause and think about that. Perhaps our role models have changed. Having heard from Rosie's sister, you might now aspire to become an NHS worker on the front line. Who knows? The future is in your hands. So next week we'll be moving on to goals, where we discuss how we can actually reach our goals and get to our future career and get to where we want to be. But for now, let's stick with positive role models. Children and young people can be good role models by... Have a look at the following, guys. Look through each one. This one should be easy, just sticking to house rules. All that leaves me to say, guys, is go and be your own superheroes! You can do it! Yeah!
Hi everyone, this is Danny Rose from Tottenham and Newcastle. I'm a professional football player and I'm for England also. I just want to send a quick message just to say that I'm in a position where a lot of people may class me as a role model, and I feel very fortunate that people see me as that, and if there's any advice that I can give, and it would be, just to be determined, focused, dedicated, and yeah, don't let anybody say that you can't do anything. Believing is probably the strongest mindset that you can have. So yeah, as I said, be dedicated and have belief. And over the last few weeks, I'm in a lucky position again where I'm able to help out the less fortunate, and the NHS comes to mind, and I've managed to donate some money towards the NHS, towards the people who are trying to save this country, and they're tackling the virus on a day-to-day basis. So I hope whoever sees this message, that you listen to the guidelines and you stay healthy, keep washing your hands, and respect the social distancing that the government set. And we're locked down now for another 3 weeks, so hopefully this will be the last part of it, and we can get back to doing what we love, and what I love is playing football. So yeah, best wishes, and I wish you all the very best. Good luck.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's video, learning all about role models. Please, 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 please do us a big favour. Log on to SurveyMonkey. Just type in the link that you can see below. Thank you. See you next week.